Participating in the UK's global meeting place for travel trade. World Travel Market in London is the leading global event for the travel industry. And SA Today's Peter Ndoro is there now. Let's cross live to him. Peter, good afternoon.
A very good afternoon to you, Colin. As you said, look, this is a huge gathering. Just to give you a sense of size, there's probably going to be more than 50,000 travel professionals that are going to be walking in and out of this location, the Excel Centre, the Exhibition Centre of London. And there'll be over 5,000 exhibitors trying to persuade these travel professionals that their destinations, their tour operations are the ones that they should be going for. So South Africa really has its work cut out for them, because we have to do our bit to try and convince all of these people to choose our locations above the other ones. And one person that's responsible for making sure that South African tourism strategy actually happens on the ground is the COO, Stembiso Dlamini, who joins us now. Thanks so much for joining us and welcome to the program.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you for having me.
All right, so this is a big one for you in terms of what you do, a COO and executing strategy. What's going to be the big get for you at this WTM?
Okay, WTM London, as you said, is one of the grandest stages if you're a destination. So as South Africa, we have to come and showcase what we have together with the rest of the world. Tourism or travel, it's a highly competitive space. So if you're not in a platform such as this, you better just close the doors. So for us, our strategy is very clear. We want to showcase the best of what we have as a destination, but also South Africa is known for variety of destination. If you want the beach experience, we've got it. If you've got scenic beauty, we've got it. If you've got wildlife and safari, we lead in those. So we've got multiple experiences that a platform such as WTM gives us, so that we take our product, we bring them here, we make them interact with buyers across the globe, because this is not just a UK show and only Peter. You've got buyers from all over the world, so we take advantage of that. So we're hoping that our businesses will grow out of this.
All right, so South African tourism is essentially, I guess, a marketing of South Africa, but you're not the products themselves. So you come with partners. Tell us about who you've chosen and why, and do they best represent what South Africa is about?
Oh yes, so what we do is we open it up to the entire trade back at home in South Africa and say, here is a platform that we want to create at South Africa Inc. What we want to showcase, a bit of destination marketing capability, but we also want to showcase some of the experiences related to wildlife. So we'll choose product which represents such. We want to showcase our hotel or our accommodation sector. So some of the product that we'll bring will represent such. Together with provincial tourism authorities, we choose the provincial authorities that have a variety of experiences as well that they can bring here to represent. So those are some of the things of the criteria that we put together. Do you represent what South Africa stands for as a destination? If you do, you're part of us.
So one of the things that I'm picking up already just in the few hours that we've spent here is that trends are changing and consumers, visitors are looking for different things. How is South Africa gearing up to the new demands that our visitors are looking for?
Fortunately, as a destination marketing organization, whatever we do, our marketing efforts are largely informed by data and insights. So we don't do any marketing work which is not data-led or insights-led. So one of the things that we do together with our strategy unit is to understand, with the teams on the ground, is to understand what are consumers looking for. And as soon as we understand that, we bridge the gap. We go back into the product space and say to our travel trade back at home, these are some of the things that the product are looking for. And we train them, we do capacity building through our colleagues back at home, and through that and through other forums that we've created for information sharing, and through that we equip our product back at home to be able to actually meet the needs of consumers. I mean, if you are unable to actually meet the needs of the consumers, you might as well close shop. People are no longer looking for just ordinary stuff. They're looking for bespoke experiences that are tailor-made for them and their needs. And South Africa is just a destination for that, because we're saying we've got variety. You can't finish it all in one visit. That's why one of the other strategy we have is how do we then keep on encouraging repeat visit, because that's where we get our numbers from.
And I would imagine that it's also a regional thing that you have to do. Work with Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, and get people to the region. And if you work together, you get more people to this part of the world.
I tell you, Peter, now there's a whole concept around value for time. So a lot of travelers around the world are looking at how do I then better maximize my time when I visit? Which destination do I choose that would give me a reach of other destinations? So we're saying you come to South Africa, that's how you enter the continent. And we are trying to work with the other tourism authorities within the region as well, so that we ensure that we give them value for time and also value for money. So you can actually land in South Africa and later on hop into another destination which is closer to us, Zimbabwe, Botswana, or any other thing. We don't see that as competition, because we feel that as part of our strategy of growing the continent, when we do that, we all win. So it's a large part of our strategy, and we work very well together with the tourism authorities in the region.
All right, Stemba, so we're going to have to leave it there, unfortunately. We run out of time, but very exciting times today and the next 2 days, and let's hope that we can bring it home, as it were. Thanks so much indeed for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, that was Stembiso Dlamini, who's the COO of South African Tourism, that really got the tough task and the tough job of competing with the whole world to get people to come and visit South Africa. And the stand that's here, quite beautiful to look at, and a number of partners are there to best represent South Africa. And this is all happening at the World Travel Market 2018, Colin.
All right, thank you very much, Peter. And back home, some have touted privatization as the answer to dealing with troubled state-owned enterprises, while others have suggested total shutdown, saying government